Hello everyone, this is Nisha Sharma once again here in front of you all. So students, my today's video is for the students of 5th standard where I'll be teaching you the second chapter of literature, which is Gulliver's in Lilliput. But before I start the class, I would like to give you a bit of information regarding the chapter. The question answers an extra question based on the chapter you'll be getting in PDF form, and you'll just copy it down in your fair notebook from there itself. And I'll be giving you the short summary of the story so that you'll be able to understand the story. So let us start. See students, Jonathan Swift wrote Gulliver's Travels. He wrote a book on it. He's the author of the story. And from there, the story has been trimmed and taken out as a Gulliver in Lilliput. So you'll be knowing about the journey of Gulliver and the incident, what exactly happened with him due to this journey. So let us start. See students, Gulliver was traveling through the East Indies in Asia when he was shipwrecked. है ना, जो Gulliver हैं वो travel कर रहे थे और उस दौरान तूफान के आने की वजह से ड्यू टू स्टॉर्म वो उनकी जो शिप थी वो उस हादसे के दौरान उस एक्सीडेंट में वो डूब जाती है. He swam to an unfamiliar shore for survival when Gulliver found himself in the custody of a large group of tiny people. तो क्या होता है जब उनकी नाव डूबती है, he was the only person जो उस इंसिडेंट के दौरान बचते हैं. So what happened? वो वहां से तैर के एक ऐसे अनफेमिलियर, मतलब जिससे उनको कभी भी, जिसके बारे में उनको पता नहीं था, he was not known to that place, he reached there. Okay, वो शोर पे पहुंच जाते हैं, मतलब किनारे पे. Now see what happened. वहां पे उनको क्या होता है जब वो तैर के पहुंचते हैं, he was so tired, he was extremely tired of it and he fainted there. वो फेंट हो जाते हैं, बेहोश हो जाते हैं और उस दौरान वो वहां पे ऐसे सोए रहते हैं. Isn't it? क्या होता है फेंट होने से? हम ऐसे सो जाते हैं ना, हमें होश नहीं रहता. We don't be in our sense. So कुछ ऐसा ही वहां पे Gulliver के साथ भी हुआ. Now see what happened. He found he could not move. He looked down and saw hundreds of tiny beings, less than 6 inches tall, swarming all over his body. Now what happened? जब उनकी आँख खुलती है, when he was in his sense, then what he saw that many, like tiny beings, बहुत छोटे छोटे से लोग क्या कर रहे हैं कि वो उनके बॉडी के ऊपर चढ़े हुए हैं. They all were on top of him and he was just lying down. So now what happened? The tiny Lilliputians had tied him to the ground so that he couldn't harm them. Now क्या किया है, वो छोटे छोटे लिलिपुट्स थे, वो जो जहां वो पहुंचे थे, जो अनफेमिलियर जगह थी गुलिवर के लिए, वो एक्चुअली लिलिपुट्स का लैंड था, है ना. तो वहां पे क्या होता है, when he got up he saw that he was tied. उनको उन लोगों ने ग्राउंड से क्या किया था, बांध दिया गया था, उनको उन लोगों ने बांधा हुआ था जिससे कि वो उन लोगों को नुकसान ना पहुंचा पाए. ओके, सो नाउ व्हाट हैपेंड. Gulliver was so surprised that he shouted very loudly. He was very surprised and he shouted. All little people ran away in fright. Many jumped to the ground and some were badly hurt. They were badly hurt when they fell off his body. है ना. वो लोग इतना ज्यादा, मतलब इतने ज्यादा मात्राओं में 100 of Lilliputs were there and they were all on top of Gulliver's body. And जैसे ही वो होश में आते हैं, he saw all these things and he shouted. और जैसे ही वो चिल्लाते हैं, क्या होता है कि सारे Lilliputs जो हैं, they all fell off his body and they badly hurt them. है ना, they badly hurt themselves. उन्होंने अपने आप को बहुत ज्यादा उनको बहुत चोट पहुंचा जब वो नीचे गिर जाते हैं. Okay, now see next what happened. But again what happened? After a few seconds or after some time, what happened? They came back again. They returned soon and called out in a high clear voice. But he couldn't understand their language. है ना, जब वो उस गुलिवर की बॉडी से नीचे लिलिपुट्स गिरते हैं, क्या होता है कि they got very frightened and they ran here and there. But in a very few time, बहुत कम समय में ही they again returned back to him. They returned and then after they said something. They called out something in a very clear and high loud voice. But Gulliver was not able to understand their language. Then after he tried to free himself. Who tried? Gulliver. है ना, उसने क्या किया? He was just trying to free himself. Because क्या हुआ था? Lilliputs ने उनके बॉडी को पूरी तरह से बांध दिया था, है ना? Now see, he tried to free himself by breaking some of the strings which had been tied to stakes in the ground. Now see what happened. What is stakes? Stakes जो जैसे हम ग्राउंड में किसी चीज को ठोकते हैं और उसमें रोप को ऐसे बांध देते हैं. You can see in your chapter. See the picture is given over there. How Gulliver is tied over there. See, right? Exactly उसी तरीके से. Okay. Somehow he managed to free his left arm and tried to pull hard on the left side of his head. That was painful, but he succeeded in losing some more sticks, है ना? Some more sticks means एक तरफ से दूसरी तरफ से हर तरफ से बांधा हुआ था. तो means he tried to free himself and somehow he managed to took out from his left hand side and it was very painful, but also he tried. Now what happens? See, that was painful as I told you, but somehow he succeeded. And he got free from one side. Now he was able to turn his head about 2 inches. Okay, अब क्या था कि वो अपने सिर को कम से कम 2 inches तक हिला पा रहा था. And now as he was doing all this, वो जब ये सब चीज को कर रहा था, all the Lilliputs, what they do now the Gulliver was trying to free himself. Now what this Lilliputs were doing? Lilliputs at once about 100 arrows that threw the air at Gulliver. है ना, जब उन्होंने देखा कि Gulliver was trying to free himself, what they did, they at one shot they shot about around 100 of arrows. है ना, arrows मतलब तीर, है ना. Now those arrows, those which they shot actually had landed on Gulliver's face and hand, felt like sharp needles. Okay, जो Gullivers को वो arrows लगा रहे थे, जो मार रहे थे, जो shot कर रहे थे, वो क्या हो रहा था? It was like उनके हाथ पे लग रहा था, उनके face पे लग रहा था. And what happened? It was Gulliver was feeling it like a sharp needle. Sharp means क्या होता है? नोकीला, है ना? Needle मतलब सुई. तो उनको वो तीखी सुई की तरह चुभ रही थी. And he shouted in pain that time. Now what happened? What they're doing? Some tried to push their spears into him, but Gulliver's jacket was made up of strong cloth and their spears were not sharp. है ना, it was not so sharp that कि उसको ज्यादा उस जैकेट से अंदर तकलीफ पहुंचे या चोट पहुंच सके. So this thing was, spears means जो भाला होता है, एक तरह का weapon है. It's called spear, जिसको हम किसी को मारने के लिए, किसी चीज को पोक करने के लिए यूज करते हैं. Okay, therefore what happened now? See, thereafter he saw that they began to speak, but he couldn't understand anything because Gulliver was not from that place. He was not from that place, so he was not able to understand their language. Whose language? Lilliput's, है ना. उसको उनकी language समझ में नहीं आ रही थी, but he was getting that they were talking to each other regarding something. Okay, now it was it was very hot also that time, so he was in pain. Gulliver was in pain because of heat, because of burning sun. Gulliver opened his mouth and pointed to him. They understood he was hungry. Now what happened? Gulliver ने क्या किया कि कि गुलिवर ने उसमें से एक लिलीपुट की तरफ ऐसे पॉइंट किया एंड he just made a sign. जैसे he pointed ना, उसको दिखा रहा हो, तो the Lilliputs, what they did, they understood that he might be hungry. They understood. He ordered some people who ordered Lilliput, है ना? From one of them ordered some people to place ladders, and 100 of men climbed the ladder, carrying baskets of bread and meat. उसके बाद क्या होता है, उनको समझ आ जाता है that Gulliver is very hungry, so they arrange some food for him. Now, क्या किया फूड पहुंचाने के लिए? अभी कैसे पहुंचाएंगे उनके पास में फूड, क्योंकि उनको तो वो तो बहुत ऊंचे में है और लिलीपुट्स तो बहुत छोटे छोटे हैं. Now what happened? They put ladders over there. Ladders means, ladder क्या होता है? सीढ़ियां, है ना, जो ऐसे लकड़ी की सी. You can also see there in the book, the picture is given, right? हाँ, तो वो ladder लगाते हैं and then after the Lilliputs, what they did, they climbed on that ladder and given food to him. And what was the food? क्या था? Loaf of breads. Loaf of breads means जो ब्रेड के लोफ आते हैं, है ना, ब्रेड रहते हैं ना स्लाइस में, बट बड़े बड़े लोफ्स होते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं. तो वो लोफ लाते हैं और साथ में मीट. Now, the loaves of bread were so small that what happened? He ate 3 of them at a time. They rolled a barrel close to him, like his head, like barrel, you know what? जैसे ऐसे सुराही जैसा होता है, वो उसको ऐसे रोल करके उसके मुंह तक लेके जाते हैं और उसको ऐसे क्या देते हैं, जब उससे प्यास लगती है वो उसे पानी की जगह क्या देते हैं? वाइन. ओके, एंड इस तरीके से वो गुलिवर का पेट भरते हैं. ओके, इस तरीके से क्या होता है, गुलिवर खाना खाने के बाद he felt bit of like relieved कि हाँ, at least he got something to eat. The little people were very pleased. Then what happened? The little people were very pleased because Gulliver had eaten their food. Gulliver ने उनका खाना बहुत प्यार से खाया था, तो they were very happy. They were very glad. Okay, but the Lilliputs made it clear that he could have food, but not his freedom. But Lilliputs ने इतना भी बता दिया, इतना क्लियर कर दिया था तब तक Gulliver को कि तुम्हें खाना तो अलाउड है, बट तुम्हें फ्रीडम नहीं देंगे हम. They will not leave him. So this was the story of Gulliver in Lilliput, which I made a short summary for you. Hope you have understood the chapter, and if you have any problem regarding the chapter, if you have any doubts, you can write it down in comment box, or you can also contact. I'll be giving you the answers. So we'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.